Hi, friends, and welcome to Pieces Here. I'm your host, Avis Kalfsbeek. This is another episode in the Wolff Peace series, a journey through Robert Paul Wolff's 1966 anthology, Political Man and Social Man. In each episode, we pair one of the great political thinkers from Wolff's book with someone who lived peace as a daily radical practice. Together, they help us explore the tension between power and principle and what peace truly requires. The thinker, Robert Paul Wolff, 1933 to 2025. Today's thinker is Robert Paul Wolff himself, the editor of the anthology we've been following. In his essay, An Analysis of the Concept of Political Loyalty, Wolff explores a deceptively simple question: what does it mean to be loyal to a state? He distinguishes between obedience and loyalty, arguing that true political loyalty is not just following the rules, it's identifying with the state as one's own. Loyalty, he says, is emotional, voluntary, and deeply personal. Wolff challenges the notion that dissent or disobedience means disloyalty. In fact, he suggests that principled resistance can be the highest form of loyalty because it expresses a desire for the state to live up to its own ideals. Peace Pairing, Pauli Murray, 1910 to 1985. To illuminate this view of principled loyalty, we turn to the life of Pauli Murray, poet, lawyer, priest, and quiet architect of many civil rights breakthroughs. Murray lived at the intersections: Black, assigned female at birth, but often questioning gender identity, a devout Episcopalian, and a relentless advocate for justice. Before Rosa Parks sat down, Pauli Murray refused to move on a segregated bus. Before Ruth Bader Ginsburg made her name in gender equity law, she cited Murray's legal arguments. And before many Americans could grasp the complexity of identity, Murray was living it with courage and grace. Pauli Murray's peace was not passive, it was rigorous and constitutional. They believed in the promise of America's legal system, even while fighting its hypocrisies. Their activism was grounded in the belief that dissent was not betrayal, but fidelity to the deeper spirit of justice. Wolff's definition of loyalty makes space for people like Pauli Murray. Not loyal in the sense of blind allegiance, but loyal in the deeper sense of moral kinship with a better version of the state. When the systems fail, the loyal don't abandon hope. They press on, reshaping society in the image of justice. Your peace questions to ponder. Big picture. What does political loyalty mean to you? Is it about obedience, identification, or something else entirely? Day-to-day life. How do you stay loyal to the people, places, or causes you love, even when they fall short? That concludes this episode of Pieces Here. You can learn more at aviskalfsbeek.com, where I share updates on this podcast and my books. I write best friend activist short fiction in the Pedro the Water Dog Saves the Planet 6-book series, eco-adventure novellas for readers who care about justice, joy, and saving the world one story at a time. Coming up next, more thinkers, more peace pairings, and more bold questions from the Wolff Peace series. This episode is human narrated by me, but created with the help of AI, which has promised to let me know if it makes something up. So far, no confessions. But if you believe I've missed something, or if you just want to say hello, I'd love to hear from you. Podcast music is Dalai Lama Riding a Bike by Javier Peque Rodriguez. You'll find links to his music on Spotify and Bandcamp in the show notes. If you enjoyed this podcast, it really helps me if you subscribe on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. A quick rating or review helps others discover peaceful, independent storytelling. And if you have a project that can use a calm, peaceful narrator, my cloned voice, Amaya Calm, is now available in the 11 Labs voice library. AMAYA, calm. The voice is designed to support storytelling that promotes peace and dignity. You can even have Amaya Calm read to you using the 11 Labs Reader app. She sounds like this. Peace is not something you wish for. It's something you make, something you do, something you are, and something you give away. John Lennon. If you haven't used 11 Labs yet, it helps me if you use the link in the show notes below. The link is try.11labs.io/peace, and 11 Labs is spelled out. I'll earn a small affiliate payment which supports my creative projects focused on peace. I'm Avis Kalfsbeek. Thank you again. Until next time, listen for the peace.